Welcome back. The food at Urban Roots has received national attention because it was featured on the TV show Restaurant Impossible.
That's right, and owner Kaya Fletcher is here now, and we are making something I've never had before, grits. Welcome.
Well, thank you.
You're laughing at me. You're like, why has this girl never had grits?
Where are you from?
I'm from Oklahoma City.
You've never had grits. Okay,
never had
so
grits.
Today we're going to prepare catfish, blackened catfish and grits.
Okay, awesome.
One of my favorite dishes on our menu.
Fantastic. So what are you seasoning the catfish here with?
I actually seasoned this today with Chef's Paul's Seafood Magic.
Okay.
And I just turned it in a really hot skillet with a little bit of oil in it, so we're going to get a really good sear on it and get really dark and crispy on the side.
Okay. Are you seasoning just one side and leaving the other side unseasoned?
I season just one side because it's kind of spicy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to do a little pan sauce, so
okay.
Use that one side.
Cool.
Awesome.
Well, while we do all this, I want to know, I mean, Restaurant Impossible, I'm a big fan. Robert Irvine, the big hulking guy who comes in and does some stuff. I mean, what was it all like having that whole film crew there?
It was amazing. You know, they kind of invade your life for you know, a couple of days, and it was a really rewarding experience.
And then they tear your place apart, and like you come back and it's a whole new restaurant.
And it's all pretty, and a lot of new energy, and so it was really good.
So it was a good experience.
It was a good experience.
How long does it take for them really to do that? I mean, how long are they?
48 hours.
48 hours.
That is so
all
crazy
through the night.
to me.
Wow.
Wow.
It was really 48 hours, and that's the most genuine part about the show. It's a complete surprise. Like, they wouldn't let me anywhere near where they were working.
That's awesome. What was your favorite part when you came in?
I think my favorite part was the piano.
Oh, yeah.
Part of what we do is have live musicians there, and so I wanted the piano to be a host stand and be painted where the musicians that come through Urban Roots could sign it, kind of leave their mark. Because we sort of market ourselves as a communal space where food and art intersect. And so, you know, we wanted to pay homage to the music and the history of the neighborhood. We're located in Deuce, and so huge jazz history there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
It was so cool to see an Oklahoma City restaurant featured on one of those shows. It was really, and I was saying, even after the day after the show, you were so nice. Usually Robert Irvine comes in and yells at everybody, but you were too nice.
I mean, and he did yell at me a little bit, but for the most part, it's like, hey, I called you. I asked you to come help us. So I got to be, you know, humble and ready to receive your help. And my husband's great, kids are great, and so, you know, it was a really good experience for all of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's great.
That's fantastic. Well, so how do you decide your pairings? Like, you do the catfish with grits. Do you also do other kinds of fish with other things?
We do tilapia. We have shrimp. For me, I like to cook contemporary comfort food, food that makes you feel good. And so this just like good Southern cooking, but it's not unhealthy because it's not fried. We sometimes overuse fried foods. Yeah. And so this is a healthier alternative, the good grill. See, it's nicely seasoned and brown and golden brown there.
And then the grits. So
and
for people who don't know what grits are even, what exactly?
Hominy.
Hominy.
Ground hominy.
Okay. And any secrets on cooking grits that you have realized compared to others?
Well, definitely. I like to add a little bit of butter to my grits. You know, a little, you know, half and half, so you get that creamy texture. Yeah. And then, actually, I like to add cheese to my grits.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Most people like sweet grits, but I like a more savory grit.
Okay.
Yeah. It tastes more like polenta. You know, people, you know, it's really similar. Polenta and grits.
See, I'm with you. I usually, I go cinnamon and sugar in my grits.
Cinnamon? I haven't never done that before.
See, leave it up to the guy from up north to add cinnamon to his grits.
Nice.
Some people say I'm ruining them.
Do you eat that for breakfast or what?
Yes, I do.
That's funny.
Every time I go to a restaurant with grits, I have to get them.
Oh my gosh.
So our grits are pretty creamy.
Ooh, yeah.
That's awesome. And then what is the secret to doing fish? To make sure you get it cooked all the way through if you're doing it on the stovetop and getting it the right, kind of browning it enough?
Always start with a really hot pan.
Okay.
That's how you get the really brown color. For me, I try to cook it 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Depending on the type of fish, this is a catfish. It's about 5 to 7 ounces, and so it's going to be a little heartier, a little meatier, so it's going to take a little bit longer than like a tilapia or a lighter fish, maybe like a roughy or a trout.
Okay.
So what are some of your big sellers there? Obviously,
hands down, the biggest seller is the chicken and waffles.
Oh, yes. Chicken and waffles have become such a big thing now. It seems like everybody wants chicken and waffles.
That is our biggest seller. My favorite is the fish and grits, but also our pork chops are a pretty good seller, and our crab mac and cheese.
crab mac and cheese.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
that
pretty
sounds
good.
amazing.
Wow.
So you're doing a little garlic and then
A little garlic and a shallot, and just gonna brown them real quick. I'm gonna make a little pan sauce
Okay.
to go over the fish.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
You got it. We're in your hands. You
This
just
was-
You trust me?
This is actually not too difficult. I thought it was going to be pretty
I'm
hardcore
all about
over here.
easy meals. I mean,
Yeah.
I own a restaurant. I have 3 kids. They've got activities, so I want to be quick for dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
And I like to do
people
stuff
are
people can
always
do at home.
afraid of fish. Fish really is not that hard to cook, especially if you have a great seasoning to throw on top like that.
And it cooks quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this pan
healthy.
sauce works with any fish. It's really good with salmon.
Oh, okay.
And I just added a little lemon to deglaze the pan.
All
So you
right.
get all those brown bits and good seasoning that was on that fish.
Oh, awesome.
So you turn the flame completely off,
Okay.
and then just throw in a little butter and melt that there.
Oh, yeah.
I
That's
like-
the healthy part, right?
right.
That's the healthy.
That
That's
big
the part
dollop
that really
of
makes
butter.
it kill. Now this is really enough sauce for about 3 or 4 pieces of fish.
We'll just use
bring
it
it
on
on.
one. Yeah.
Bring it on.
We'll dip it. We'll drink that if you want
Oh my
us to.
gosh, Drew. That's funny.
I like the way you think, Drew.
Butter,
Yeah.
onion, and garlic, you know I'm there. Put it in a
Yeah,
shot
That's
glass.
awesome. Put it in a shot glass.
You can call that the
Please.
Drew shot if you want. You can serve it up.
All right, Drew, you're
Nice.
going to have to come hang out at Urban Roots.
Done.
Let me feed you.
You got it. You can get me on stage too. I'll sing a little.
No. Oh my gosh. I'll play the piano if you'll sing.
Done.
How about that?
Deal.
Oh, wow.
You got a show right here. You
We
didn't
got
know
a
that you were
show.
coming on and we were going to provide your entertainment for you.
Oh,
There you
Looks
go.
amazing.
So
All right,
good.
let's
Fish and
try
grits,
it.
Urban Roots.
Okay, I cannot wait.
Fantastic.
Abby gets to try grits for the very first time.
I'm pretty excited
Here
about
we
it.
go.
And
I'm pretty
for folks-
excited about this,
And tell
too.
us, everybody, where you're located.
We're located at 322 Northeast 2nd Street. Our website is urbanrootsokc.com, and you can check out our menus there and our performance schedule and kind of see what's going on.
Awesome. Okay, here I go. First time for grits.
Oh my goodness.
Mmm.
Wow.
I like those.
I could sleep on a pillow, those grits. Those are so delicious.
That's awesome.
Great job.
No cinnamon necessary.
No.
I'll take the cheese and butter.
Actually, no, you're
I'm
right.
with
I
you.
mean, those are fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being
Well,
here.
thank you for
Appreciate
having me.
it. I'm so excited that you have this new energy coming to your restaurant.
Well, thank
That's
you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, stick around, everybody. Coming up, it's another edition of Apps on Tap.
That's right. Ways technology can help your pets is coming up here next.